No, I'm just used to hearing you from this side. Oh, let me tell you. So we've done...
Why, is this your good year?
Okay, I think we have some reverb coming through. If you could knock that out. Thank you so much. So very much. Hey, take a moment right now. And I want you to give thanks for the ministry that happens with sound systems and technology and everything. We cannot do this without them. Thank you. Thank you so much. You know, I was talking with Orlando earlier about you. And what year was it that you opened for me in Miami? He remembers this, or he remembers you saying it.
Yeah, it was probably 98.
98.
99.
98, 99.
Yes.
Anyway, he opened for a concert for me down there. That was the very first time I'd ever met him. And he opened for me. It was a school fundraiser or something. I'm not really sure what. And afterwards, he had somebody introduce him. He didn't want to talk to me in English. He didn't feel like he knew his English well, and he didn't.
I couldn't. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Now he corrects my English, just so you know. Anyway, so he had somebody translate for him, and he asked me after the concert. He said, "You know, I'd like to hear what you have to say about my music and my singing." And
don't ever ask her to criticize anything. Just let nature take over. She'll do it naturally.
Yeah, poor Rudy. I feel really bad. I was young, and I was a music teacher, and so I was used to actually helping people with their voice.
Oh my word.
Oh no, you already have that up.
Yeah.
That was a few years later. Don't get that rolling yet. Wow. Yeah, we were younger then. You age better than I do. Anyway, so I told him exactly what I thought, and I actually thought that he was doing a few things vocally that was going to hurt him long term, and so I flat out told him that. Poor boy, I felt so bad. You know, now looking back, I realize how cruel. He was just looking for someone to encourage him. And because he was new in America, and he was new with music ministry. He'd done a lot with music and secular music, but this was new music ministry. And here I told him, well, you know, if you go over the break this way, you're having trouble, you know, whatever. Okay, so I totally forgot that. And it was 3 years later, 2001, 2002, that's when that picture would have been taken, that he came to Canada to open for me in another concert. And so I vaguely remember, I really don't think I remembered you from Miami. I don't think I did. But we had started hearing about this Rudy Micelli, and maybe he would be somebody good for the label and things like that. And so we had him open for us in a concert in Canada. And he did his set. And let me tell you, those people were on their feet, and I was terrified to go out after him. I did not want to follow that boy anywhere after that. And, he's just, I mean, the Lord has taken this young man who let go of everything just to follow the calling of God in ministry. And God rewarded that, and he blessed people. That's the only nice thing I'm going to say about this.
Well, you know, I have good examples to follow and to watch. And yeah, he wore one. But I'm going to tell you a story that if I had told her before when we were planning to do this concert, she would say, "No, you will not. You will not tell her this." And I will, because now you cannot do anything to me here. And later I'll just run. So I see this. Scary. So as I said before, I saw her first time. I remember on a big screen at church in Washington D.C. And I knew that was being transmitted all over the world. It was Net 98, and I'm just flabbergasted with the beautiful voice coming out of this lady. And I'm
Again, I was younger.
And I'm like, oh, I hope someday I can meet her. You know, just shake her hand and say, you know, how beautiful she sings. I would never imagine that it would end up being this friendship. But anyway, so I'm going to tell this story just because this is about friendship. You know, we go into a restaurant here in Orlando. I am in town, she's in town. Hey, let's meet up for lunch. We go meet up for lunch. Her family, Lionel, Garrison is there. So we had this wonderful time having a meal together. At the end, when we were done chatting and all that, each one going on our way, I go try to find my stuff, and where's my car key? Where's my car key? I think I lost my car key. I wonder where is it? And then, immediately, and this is so typical of her, she goes, oh, let's look for it. And my first instinct is say, no, you just go, you need to go. You have errands to run, Lionel needs to go, just go. I'll find it. It must be here. It has to be here. So as I'm crawling under tables, she's crawling under table too. Under the tables and looking for it. Well, we got to the point that we looked and looked that the only option that we thought would be the trash of the restaurant.
I dig through trash from my friends.
So we ask for gloves, plastic gloves, and then we suggest, we ask the manager, and he goes, "Are you sure you want to do this?" And I said, "Well, it's my only car key. I need to get it." And I keep saying it to her, "Jennifer, you can go. Please go. You can go. You have things to do." And she goes, "No. Garrison can stay with Lionel, and it's going to be. I'm going to help you out." And then, there we are at the back of the restaurant. They turn the trash over, and there we are going, "Oh dear. Oh. And then I'm thinking, how come you went from that lady singing wonderfully on the screen to the world to trash lady friend? And but anyway, let me just tell you that moment. It's not a proud moment.
But I think I threw up. I really.
Oh, and then by the way, after we were for 20 minutes digging on that trash, the manager comes and says, "Hey, here it is. It was inside." It was under a little commercial thing that they had there. Anyway, but that moment was one of the many moments when I thought, man, I need to be a better friend to people. I need to be a friend just like this. She could very well thought and say, you know what, somebody that knows me here in Orlando from the church sees me digging through trash, so I gotta just go. And I wanted her to really go because I wanted to put her through that, but she just stayed. No, I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna solve this problem. It is. Isn't it a lovely story? I'm gonna write a book about it. Trash lady friend.
I was going to say earlier, when I switched sides with him, one of the reasons that I did that is because he's actually blown out my right ear.
Not permanently.
But he did. He literally busted my eardrum. And it was a couple days I had ringing and everything, but you can tell the boy can sing.
Well, you're gonna see a picture when we are actually already making fun of that situation. But it really after we sang the duet, she's just like.
We were filming. The problem is we're filming in a studio, and when you film in the studio, you wouldn't imagine how close you have to be for the camera. I mean, we can be glued to each other, and it looks like we're 5 feet apart, kind of thing. And so his voice was right at my ear, and we were screaming high on the very last note, and you'll hear that song later tonight. But he busted my, and so I'm holding the note and I'm thinking, I can't hear myself anymore, I can't hear anything, but I have to keep smiling because they have to do the rollout on the thing, and then when it was over, I thought, I can't hear it anymore. Thank you, Rudy. But,
well, start that track before she has more stories to tell.
Yes, let's roll this. This is from years and years of friendship. So have fun watching these photos. Yeah.